Welcome to Daily Bread. As always, this reading is timeless, which means whenever you find this message, or whenever this message finds you, is when you're meant to see it. So please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. The energy's already been cleared. Let's get started. Let's start by asking Source, what is the energy we need to focus on for this message? Source, what is the energy we need to focus on for this message? Source, what is the energy we need to focus on for this message? Golden crown. Absolutely. So somebody somewhere needs to know right now that you are absolutely worth everything you want. So somebody needs to understand that you have gotten yourself through so much, that you have so many things that you need to look at yourself for and be grateful that you've got yourself through them. Somebody needs to look around at their circumstances and give themselves the golden crown that they deserve for overcoming circumstances in their life. Like, for example, somebody worked hard to come out of poverty, and somebody is still working hard to get out of it. Somebody has overcome horribly abusive relationships in their family. Somebody has overcome abusive relationships with spouses. Somebody has overcome, somebody has overcome, accidents and traumas. Like I see several people right here who need to absolutely give themselves credit where credit is due. You did things that you had to do to beat the absolute odds. So for example, you may look around and you may find yourself the only woman of color where you are, and people may look at you and be like, oh, wow, you beat the odds. You're lucky. No, you put in a lot of work. So, I mean, somebody somewhere, there's some people somewhere who needs to give themselves some credit, because Source is trying to tell you you are worth everything that you want, and whatever doubts that you may have been feeling lately, or whatever influences from people who are jealous or envious of you that may be coming your way. That's only because they see the golden crown that maybe you don't see. And it's time that you take ownership of your crown. So let's go to the tarot and see what else that we have to go on here. Source, what else are you trying to tell us about loving ourselves and valuing ourselves and how we can do that? Yeah, and please take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. If this is resonating with you, please like, follow, share, and comment. Wow, that one went flying. All right, we're going to grab that one. That's the good stuff. So yeah, the one that flew off the table was the Seven of Cups. Indecision, doubt, self-doubt, internal conflict. Somebody, okay, with this Queen of Cups right here. So somebody has been feeling overwhelmed a lot, and somebody has been feeling lonely. And I'm seeing that with this Hermit card. Somebody has been feeling lonely. Somebody has been feeling isolated. Somebody has been feeling overwhelmed. And that's because there is someone or some people who are in your life who were trying to make you feel isolated, lonely, and overwhelmed. And Source is trying to tell to you, okay, you're not alone. You're never alone. So loneliness is an illusion. So when you feel isolated at those times, when you feel cut off from other people, that's not because of anybody else's doing. That is because Source is trying to draw you closer to Source. And what's happening right now is when we go into these hermit modes, we need that time and space away from other people so that we can see just how great we truly are. Because sometimes what we do is we surround ourselves with people who are reflections and not necessarily sources of light on their own. So we get around these people and we're like, oh, this person is so great. They're so great. I love them. I love being around them. And it turns out the thing you like most about them was yourself. So, and I'm seeing that Source is illuminating some of this in somebody's eyes, that you are worth being here. Your life matters. You are somebody, and you have a lot of talent and you have a lot of skills. So I see someone who's been feeling overwhelmed, and I see with this Queen of Cups, but I see someone who's about to get that under control. And I see someone who's about to start understanding that the things that they are feeling are just built up creative energies. So I see somebody who's about to go hit the music. I see someone who's about to go write. I see someone who's about to do something to get that creative energy out. And I see somebody who is about to I'm seeing with this Queen of Cups, I'm seeing that somebody is about to meet someone new. And actually, it's interesting because I'm seeing that the person who you're going to meet is going to help provide you some clarity on kind of where you stand in the waters where you're at. So for example, if this is a business type of situation, I see maybe somebody's about to have like a new coworker or something like that. And in the addition of this new energy, it's going to just shed light on all of these things that were there. And I feel like if it's somebody, so I feel like in kind of maybe if it's like it's in a romantic context, I see that you're going to meet somebody who understands the feelings because they have been to those places and they've made the choices to get out of it. So if you've been looking to meet someone new, the best time to do that is while you feel alone, because you can't approach somebody when they're with a group of people. So maybe sometimes you've been covering yourself up with people and and it's been making you unapproachable. And that's what led you to feel invisible. And now you're feeling lonely because you've given yourself some distance between some of those other people. And now you're ready for some more company, but source is saying, get right with yourself first. So for some of you, some of this new energy is going to come through, but for all of you, this 7 of Cups right here, what I'm seeing is someone is getting burnt out. And someone is getting burnt out because you keep feeling like you keep um, getting the same results. And that's because you've been making the same decisions. So source is starting to show you how now you have different options where you thought you didn't have options. Some people, maybe you thought you were stuck with something or somebody or stuck in a place or with a thing, or like, for example, stuck in a job. Maybe you thought, oh, this is the only skill I have. This is the only job I can know how to do. So you keep taking these jobs and you hate all of them. But here's the thing. If you don't like working for call centers, quit applying for them. So, because when you get the job, it's always going to be a job you don't like. So what source is telling somebody right now with this golden crown is you're worth everything you want. So stop choosing to give yourself things that you don't want. And once you start doing that, you'll start feeling less overwhelmed about what you have in terms of options. And you'll start to be able to see and feel your abundance. And you'll start to feel more secure in yourself. And when you start to feel separate from people, you won't see that as loneliness. You'll start to value and respect that as time that you get to spend with yourself because you're worth everything you want. So we're going to go into the oracle and see what actions or advice we have to go along with this message. Again, if this is resonating, like, follow, share, comment. Oh, cool. I'm going to take both of these. Loyal heart and higher power. Absolutely. So source is telling you right now that with higher power, you are totally in connection with source right now. So whatever turmoil is going on in your life right now, whatever hiccup or bump is going on, source is saying, okay, this is for a purpose. This is for a reason. And I'm right here with you. And source is saying, keep your heart loyal to what you know to be true. So I see somebody who's going to be doing some affirmations, making some anchors into things that you know to be true. I am powerful. I am intelligent. I am capable. I am well spoken. I can communicate my needs. I am worth the things that I want. I am worth a home. I am worth a safe and humane working space. I am worth, living with people who love me if I'm choosing to live with somebody. So having a loyal heart means being loyal to the God in you. And that's what I'm seeing with this higher power and this loyal heart. So source is telling you, be loyal to the God in you to make sure that you are respecting and honoring what your boundaries are and that you communicate those so that other people can respect them as well. So I'm going to go to the Loving Universe Major Arcana and see what we have in terms of any lessons that might go, any final words or lessons or last messages that might be for you here with this reading. Sun. Yes, absolutely. And it's great because the sun really echoes and mirrors that golden crown because the sun is the most positive energy card in the deck. So the sun is saying, are you on fire? It's asking you, are you on fire or are you burning out? So, and what I'm seeing right now is source is telling someone you are on fire. And that is because you are starting to realize that you are worth it. You're going to start feeling like you're walking on sunshine. You're going to start feeling like you can see the path clearly ahead of you because you're going to start using this time that you have to nurture yourself and honor and value and respect the God in you. And then you're just going to start seeing that things will start clicking. So you're going to start seeing better choices. You're going to start seeing opportunities for love. You're going to start seeing opportunities for more money and things are going to start going and improving in your way. So that's the reading that I have for you. Please like, follow, share, and comment, and I will see you next time.